Hello and welcome to True Seekers Tea. Today I'm doing a pick a card reading about your person's thoughts and feelings for you in a no contact situation. So I'm super happy to have you here. Go ahead and pick the crystal that you are most drawn to with the card. So we have option 1, which is the red jasper crystal. We have option 2, which is the pink quartz crystal. And then we have option 3, which is the amazonite crystal. So go ahead and pick the crystal you are most drawn to, and I will have the timestamps down below where you can just click and immediately go to your reading. So without further ado, I will see you at your reading. Hi Pile 1, if you chose the red jasper crystal, this is going to be, and first card, this is going to be your reading on how your person is feeling about you in a no contact situation. We're going to go over their thoughts and feelings and whatever else comes through. So I do have my tarot deck here. We're going to start off, I'm going to put these to the side. You actually got 2 of these oracle cards. I'm going to pull those at the end. Those are going to be general advice for you, but for now we're going to do an overall energy check. So this is going to be some message cards from your person just to make sure that this is sounds like your situation, just to help you make sure that you pick the right pile. So let's see, for pile 1, Spirit, what would they say? I'm heartbroken and need healing. Okay. I sabotaged this connection. I regret it. Also, please ignore my nub nails. My 2 nails fell off, so I got to get that fixed soon. But we have, I'm heartbroken, need healing. I sabotaged this connection and I regret it. And then we have, you inspired me to be a better person. Okay, so what's coming through is that hurting you was never my intention. So I do feel like this person, whether they meant to or not, did hurt you with their unavailability is what's coming through. I feel like this person was maybe not ready for your guys' connection, or they may have pulled away in some sort of hurtful way. But with I sabotage this connection and I'm heartbroken and need healing, it's like this person, to their own detriment, pulled away from the relationship. It's like they did have a lot of feelings for you, but for some reason this relationship was too intense for them to feel comfortable in. And that's due to their own attachment style and potentially their wounding. So with you inspiring me to be a better person, I feel like this person still does have strong feelings for you. And I feel like they do feel the loss of you in their life, okay? So I feel like this person definitely misses you, and I feel like they've also learned a lot from you from the time period that you guys did interact. So that's what I'm getting for the overall energy check, just to make sure that this sounds like your person. This would be someone who was confusing to you because it seemed like they had feelings for you, but then they ended up sabotaging the connection, and they may have ran from this connection as well. And it's obvious that they do feel bad for it, and they do look up to you as a person. So that's what's coming through. Hopefully this is your pile. Let's go into tarot now and see what else comes through for your person's thoughts and feelings towards you right now. All right, Spirit, what are pile 1's thoughts and feelings for them? Okay, we have the Emperor popping out. Okay, we have Temperance. Okay, this song that's coming through is so funny. It's Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. Never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Let me channel that a bit further. Okay. I'm going to get some more. So they're coming through as the Emperor, though. So this person is definitely a more masculine figure. This is someone who's tends to be stubborn. I would say they gear towards their logical mind more than their emotional mind. And I feel like when this person is faced with emotional challenges, or let's say like you ever stood up for yourself in the connection, or like you said, I have a certain need, I feel like this person maybe struggled with integrating their emotional side. And so I feel like this person had a tendency to be very closed off, or kind of like argumentative, honestly, when it came to conflict in your guys' relationship. And I feel like this comes from the fact that they tend to be much more masculine in the way that they express themselves. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm going to get another one. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I wonder if you like got mad at this person. I feel like there may have been times where you may have been very fed up by this person's actions, the way that they treated you. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, they may have like tested your patience a lot. That's something that's coming through, is that I feel like you're someone who tends to sit in your emotions a lot. And I feel like this person may have triggered you because they were so, they may have had a more avoidant attachment style and you may have had a more anxious or secure, either one. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords in reverse here, I feel like there were times where this person really upset you by not being emotionally available for you. And with the Three of Wands in reverse, I feel like the relationship honestly took a turn for the worst. Not necessarily abruptly, but it's like this connection. You guys felt like there was a lot of potential, and you guys could be soulmates with this Six of Cups coming through. I do feel like there's a lot of nostalgic feelings in this relationship, regardless of all the fighting that may have happened and like being on a different page, kind of. I feel like there was just a turn of the tides, and at one point, your guys's disposition towards relationships didn't align at some point. And I feel like you guys may have had plans for the future, or this may have been very devastating to both of you, because I feel like you guys do both have a lot of love for each other. And I feel like there is a desire to find the middle ground and to find peace, okay? Because that is what's coming through with the Temperance card and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. I feel like this person feels like nothing's really been going their way, or they feel like things abruptly went wrong in this relationship, and they feel responsible for it on some level. I feel like this person's aware that their lack of ability to hold space for other people when they're having emotional reactions is something that's coming through. I feel like this person knows that they didn't necessarily act the best way, but I feel like it's one of this person's blockages in their life is not being super receptive to emotions. And with the Temperance here, it's like this person definitely wants to make the situation right. That's something that's coming through, is that this person closes down very easily when there's conflict. That's another thing that's coming through. So I feel like they're saying right now that they do care about you a lot, and they haven't been happy in being in separation. However, this person's trigger is when other people get triggered, or let's say there was a moment where you might have just shown them a really emotional, like a raw emotion. And I feel like this person just isn't really good at handling that, okay? That's what I'm getting so far for you from your person. And going more into their feelings, I feel like this person isn't feeling very empowered in the relationship right now. I feel like they aren't feeling like it's moving in a good direction. Especially with the Three of Wands here and the Emperor. Like, I feel like this person does still have a stubborn energy where I feel like they're not going to reach out to you necessarily, but they do want that peace between you guys. But when it comes to Three of Wands in reverse, I feel like this person is kind of closed off to expansion right now in the relationship, where I feel like there's this energy of them feeling like there isn't a lot of hope or something like that, or feeling like you're mad at them. That's kind of coming through. I feel like this person is worried that you're mad at them, or is worried that they may have crossed the line with you or done something that is just, you just may have asked them for some sort of emotional like comfort or something like that, and then they weren't able to give you that, and then I feel like things escalated. Now I feel like they're even more scared of like bringing the peace, but that is what they ultimately really want. I feel like this person is just very stuck in their ways and stuck in being the more masculine figure that doesn't really know how to sit in their emotions and be comfortable in that. It's like they always want to give a logical response. And that's what came through when the Five of Swords came out, is like this person is more comfortable in the intellectual space. It's like I feel like they can quickly turn to an ego defense if they feel like they're being criticized or anything like that. But it's like conflict is a normal part of relationships, So we have community coming out. Let's see what else. And we have come to the edge in reverse. So yeah, there's this feeling that and then we have observer at the back of the deck. So I feel like this person, they miss you. They really want peace with you. And I feel like they did feel very supported by you. And that makes sense, because I feel like you're someone that's very empathetic and very good at sitting in feminine energy, and someone that's very good at feeling out their emotions. And with come to the edge in reverse here, this card talks all about being able to take risks in love and being open with vulnerability and kind of risking staying, not just trying to stay safe in love. And I feel like this is what this person struggles with, is that vulnerability that comes with true connection, where there's going to be arguments and there's going to be, it's not just going to be perfect, smooth sailing. It's not just going to be all logical. Think about like the difference between water and a computer, like water is going to flow. It's not easy to control. It flows. It's very fluid like that. And that's like what relationships and love is like. It's like that watery element. I feel like for them, they're very straightforward and they like things to be very clear cut. And so I feel like this person struggles with the fact that they do like getting the watery energy from you, which is that feeling and that supportive energy, but they don't like the risk that comes with it, okay? And so with the observer energy, that's also a very analytical card that comes through. And I feel like this person right now is just kind of in a waiting mode. They don't want to, they are watching you, and I feel like they are wondering if you would reach out to them. I feel like they watch you, they would rather look at you from afar than risk saying anything to you. I'm going to get a sip of water. So yeah, this person is just a little bit conflict averse, and it's like they feel like they aren't prepared for what comes for a relationship, It's like they are a little bit naive to think that there wouldn't be any conflict in relationships, but I also feel like you may have a tendency to draw in people that are more masculine, and so I feel like this might be something that you tend to feel, is I feel like you're very comfortable with your emotions, and I feel like this person is just is kind of a trigger for them to be vulnerable, if anything, I'm getting a very avoidant attachment style for this person. All right, what else could we talk about with their emotions? We have growth, enlightenment. Oh yes, and we also did have in the beginning that this person feels like you have taught them a lot, and it feels like you have helped them grow as a person. And so I feel like what's coming, and then we have workaholic here, which honestly doesn't surprise me with the, and then we have gratitude at the back, which is really sweet. It's kind of reminding me of the Six of Cups. So I feel like this person is aware that they need to grow. Okay. This person isn't sitting in this energy of like self-righteousness or feeling like they're in the right. It's more like this helpless energy of, I couldn't have been any better at the time because I grew up in a way that didn't help me show my emotions very well. And I feel like you've had a lot of fair statements towards them. And I feel like in the moment, they maybe weren't able to give you that reassurance that like you deserved, or that, statement that like, hey, like you're right with what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. If you guys have had any confrontations like that, I feel like instead they would run away from that. But I feel like the things that you have said to them have really had an impact on them. And I feel like it has really helped them grow. With the Temperance card, I feel like this person has been working on balancing themselves out and being more able to see things from both sides. That's what Temperance can talk about too. It's about not just being, on the masculine side or not just being on the feminine side. It's about seeing both sides. And I feel like at the time when you guys were together, this person wasn't as good at seeing that, but I feel like that's something you really taught them about love and about relationships. And I feel like they have been able to grow, since you guys have parted, or if you guys haven't been in contact. It's like they're aware the way that they need to grow. And we had you inspire me. So this person definitely looks up to you in a way. So that's coming through. And also with the workaholic, I feel like this person absolutely has a tendency to distract themselves with like work and kind of just building up their ego as a way to not have to deal with their feelings. That just is another thing that comes through. So if you've experienced that with this person, that's just like a confirmation that they do that. And I think this person is working on it. Honestly, I think this person is aware that they have some unhealthy tendencies as a way to avoid dealing with their emotions, and this person is aware of that, okay? That's what I'm getting overall. So let's get some more oracle cards, see what else is going to come through. Okay, we have the golden mirror, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. Okay, yeah, so this person just may have been someone that really, this is kind of an extreme way of saying it, but I feel like Spirit is coming through to say that if this person hurt you, just know that they have a lot to work on within themselves. And there is kind of an energy where it's hard for them to see anyone else's side. Okay. So when you met them, they may have been someone who kind of just absorbed your energy from you. Okay. Yeah, and so we do have self-indulgence, self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I feel like this person has been, which is amazing, has been doing a lot of like work on themselves. And I feel like they came from a more difficult position where they weren't super open to seeing other people's side. It's literally one-sided, self-absorbed love bombing. And I feel like since you guys split up, it's caused this person to really look at themselves, which is special. And that was coming through, that you did inspire this person to be better. But at the time you guys met each other, I think that this person wasn't super evolved in themselves. And I think that might have been a hard lesson for you, and you guys may, with the Six of Cups here, may have been, reliving patterns from your childhood. So it's possible that you had a more narcissistic parent. And so you may attract relationships like this towards yourself. And it might just be that you just need closure on this relationship. And whether this person would come through and tell you, we have the Runner for sure. Fear of intimacy, that was coming through. Running away, intensity, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. Yeah, so this person did have a really strong fear of intimacy coming through with the Runner. I was getting that. This person, as soon as things get a little bit tough, this person runs away. They're just not really open to intimacy, okay? And so I feel like Spirit is also saying that with the self-indulgence, it's also time for you to be able to understand how this cycle may have taught you something in life and taught you how to be aware of the signs of someone who may be love bombing you, or be aware of someone who's just going to take from you. And so I feel like Spirit's coming through to say, look if there's a pattern of attracting people that are more avoidant, because I feel like there's a message here to, especially with the Observer card too, take a step back and understand that, maybe, and with shadow work, that's all about that childhood work that needs to be done, is are you telling yourself a story that you don't deserve something better? Or is the version of love that you see, is it very hectic, and is it always chaotic, and looking at those sorts of patterns and understanding whether or not you see that within yourself, and it might be something to work on. So that's what I'm getting for you. I'm going to now show you your cards. So we have Learn from the Past, which I love because I feel like that's what we were just saying. So this is a message from Spirit, your overall message. Learn from the past, and then Spirit has a plan. So I feel like what's coming through is, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I feel like this is sort of like a negative karmic relationship that you had to experience so you can grow from it, okay? This was not meant to hurt you. This is not meant to break you, but Spirit is asking you to learn from the past so you can create a different future for yourself. So you can, learn from these wounds that may be dictating who you are letting into your life, letting into your circle. And with Spirit has a plan, learn from the past, they're trying to say that these things are happening for a reason, and to trust in Spirit, trust in the universe for these experiences, trust that they're meant to teach you. Because when Spirit has a plan, this always comes out when something isn't going your way, but it's meant to not go your way because there's something better on the other side. So I feel like Spirit is coming through to tell you that this is really something that you're just meant to learn from, and there's something much better on the other side of this relationship as soon as you're kind of processing these emotions, just so you can make sure you can protect yourself against energies like this in the future. So if this resonated with you, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Like this video, it really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I don't want you to miss any future pick a card readings. Thanks so much. Sending you lots of love, and have a great rest of your day. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the pink quartz, this is going to be your reading about your no contact situation. We're going to go over their thoughts and feelings in the relationship. We're just going to kind of explain the past and see where they're at now. So to get started, I am going to do an energy check. I'm going to put this to the side, and we will be pulling that at the very end of the reading. But for now, we are going to be going over some messages from your person. This can be from their higher self, just to make sure that you pick the right pile, just to see if this is your person. All right, Spirit, can you please tap me into pile 2's energy? What is coming through for their person? Okay. So we have, I believe in a future for us. I plan on contacting you soon, and I wish I had the courage to be honest. Okay. So And then I'm afraid of losing you at the back. So what I'm getting for this is, okay, I believe in a future for us. I wish I did. So this is someone that may have sabotaged this connection just by not explaining to you how much they do care about the connection. And it's like a little too late feeling coming through. The JoJo song, "It's Just a Little Too Late," that song is coming through. So it's like, I wonder if this person took too long in kind of explaining that they do want something serious with you. But I feel like what triggered them to feel this way is maybe you the distance between you guys, I think, has taken and has shifted this person's energy. Okay, so we'll go deeper into it, but what I'm overall getting is that this could be a situationship. This could be pretty open, honestly, but with "I'm afraid of losing you" and "I'm learning some hard lessons," I'm not the same person. It's like this person is learning from their mistakes right now, and they do regret the way that things went down between you guys, and I do think they would want another chance, but that's what I'm just getting from the overall energy check. If that resonates with you, then you probably pick the right pile. Sometimes it can be a little bit different than the message cards, but it usually tends to coincide with what we get there. So let's go into the tarot just to see how your person is currently feeling and thinking about you. All right, Spirit, can you please have me in? What are pile two's person's thoughts and feelings for them? What's going on in this relationship? Any relevant information about the relationship? Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Judgment card. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Six of Swords. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Okay. And then the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So what I'm getting is that this definitely was some sort of a situation where there was a false start. So I feel like this person, I feel like you were very excited about this person when you first met them, or you had a good feeling about them, you know, with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups here, in both in reverse. What that tells me is that this had like a lot of initial attraction, a lot of kind of explosive emotions. It's like you guys got really close really quickly, or there was just a lot of hope right in the beginning. And I feel like with the King of Pentacles in reverse here and the Judgment card, I feel like this person may have let you down. They may have spoken a lot of game, you could say, in the beginning, or they may have just said a lot about what they wanted for the relationship but didn't really follow through with it. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's like this person kind of snuck away from their promises is what I'm getting. It's like this person secretly wasn't going to follow through, or wasn't as stable as they tried to come off like, okay? And with the Judgment card here, though, I do feel like this person, since the separation, has kind of seen this, okay? And with the Queen of Swords here, you're coming through as the Queen of Swords, and with the Six of Swords, I feel like you put some boundaries in place. Like, I feel like you understand your worth and you very much put this person in their place. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like when this person showed you that they weren't really like legit with what they were offering for the relationship, I feel like you set them on their way, and I feel like you moved on. Like, that's what I'm getting, okay? And I feel like this person, when you did that, I feel like that really hurt their ego and caused them to rethink their ways, you know? I'm going to have a sip of water. And I feel like they're almost like, oh, the song that's coming out is, wait, we were just hanging. I can't seem to hold on to the people that know me best too soon. Is that like Mac Miller? It's like a Mac Miller song, I think. I just can't keep losing you over complications. Gone too soon. Wait. Like that song is a song that's coming through for your person's energy. And it's like, they're kind of an interesting character because I feel like they kind of play this game a lot where they will like the chase for a person. And I feel like they will like kind of love bomb you a little bit, and they'll kind of make you feel really special, and they will make it seem like they'll be a great partner, things like that. And then as soon as they have what they were chasing, I feel like they kind of bring their game down, okay? And they kind of start like acting up in a way. And then as soon as you're gone again, it's like they're like, wait, and then they want to chase you again. But I feel like this person should have acted that way, like should have stepped up when they were in the connection with you. And the fact they want another chance is almost the same energy of, now that you're gone again, I feel like I want to love bomb you again. There's kind of that energy. And I feel like what they have to offer you is just really not that substantial. But I feel like you're aware of this also. But that's what I'm getting. Let's get some more oracle cards. I'm looking for, okay, right here. But I do feel like with the Queen of Swords, like you're not even facing this situation, it's like, I feel like this person's very much looking in the past, and I feel like you're very much on your own way, like looking forward, unbothered by the situation. You're just kind of doing your own thing at this point. But I feel like this person is still very hung up over what happened. And I don't think they expected you to be able to pull away. They may have dealt with people that they could kind of play this game a little bit more. This person has a little bit of sneaky energy, or I don't think they're a bad person, but I think that they kind of enjoy love games. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for this person. What are their current thoughts and feelings? We have unfinished symphony. Yeah, so it's like this, exactly. So like this person is still very much hung up on the situation. And because I feel like their ego was kind of like burned by it, was burned by the fact that you didn't really want to stay around. I feel like this person expected that when they didn't really step up to the plate, that you would be waiting for them or that you'd be chasing them at this point. And so I feel like this person's kind of shocked when you are on your own way, just kind of doing your own thing. And this person definitely feels like you guys have unfinished business together. And it's like they're still shook by this relationship. I feel like you are not as impacted by this relationship because you might just be further on your spiritual journey. But for them, it's like they still think about this, I want to say, at least 5 times a week. This person still thinks about this before they go to bed, and they try to figure it out with this Judgment card. This person is still very much in their feelings about this relationship, and it's something that really shook them, and it bothers them still. It's like a split turn that they can't get rid of until they take accountability within themselves. And so I feel like they don't want to take accountability within themselves for everything. So it's more, they'd rather chase you than do that, instead of just be like, oh, you know what? Like, yeah, I did like mess up this connection. Like, I want to look back at the message cards and see what they said, because I kind of forgot. I need courage to face my feelings. Okay, wait, no. I think I mixed them in. Yeah, let me see. Okay, never mind. Here they are. Okay, so what we have is, I believe in a future for us. I plan on contacting you soon, and I wish I had the courage to be honest, and I'm afraid of losing you. It's like this person doesn't want to lose you, so they plan on contacting you soon. And I feel like they believe in a future because they don't want to lose you. And with I wish I had the courage to be honest, this person still has this complex where I think the reason why they bid up their intentions in the beginning is they feel like that's what love is. This person feels like they have to put on kind of a mask to be worthy of love. And so it's like this person isn't intentionally being a player. I just feel like they don't really understand that they can just be their authentic self, instead of bigging up themselves and giving all these promises and to win you over. It's like this person feels like they're still looking for inner child validation. It's like this person really wants your validation. And so when you move away from them, they still want your validation, basically. But what they're offering is still that they haven't worked on themselves, yet, I feel like. At least not, they still have more to work on, compared to you. Okay. This card came out in the last reading. Fell on the ground. 1 second. Okay, we have come to the edge. Okay. So with come to the edge, I feel like this person, there is this essence of give me another chance, I feel like they're very disappointed with the fact that things fizzled out between you guys. And I feel like they do still want a chance with you, okay? That is coming through with the unfinished symphony and come to the edge. Come to the edge talks about, I almost feel like they are thinking that there's this passionate energy about, or it's like this, like they love the drama, you know, it's like they want to have like they would love, for example, if you randomly contacted them and you guys randomly went on a date and like you hooked up or something like that. It's like they want some more like romantic flair with you, or they kind of want they want something from you. Like give me something. It's like they want to get something from you, and it's like they almost I don't know, it's like they would come to the edge, this person may be attracted to chaos in relationships, honestly, but they do want you to come back and engage again in the relationship. Yeah. Let's get another one of these ones. Time for a nap in reverse. Yeah, and so I feel like what's coming up with that one is that I feel like this person needs to slow down and honestly learn from this experience, but I feel like they don't want to do that. And that's almost what I was getting with that passionate flair. It's like this person doesn't want to just accept that the relationship's over, because that would cause them to reflect, and that would cause them. So what I'm getting at is, instead of just peacefully accepting that this relationship is over, instead they want to put energy into something. And that's a very masculine energy, you know, to want to keep doing things. And they don't want to rest and sit alone with their feelings. Like that's just something that's coming through. And I feel like that's something that makes them want to chase you too, is like they don't want to just make peace with the situation, because I feel like that feels like a loss for them. Yeah, so let's get some more oracle cards, see what else comes through. We have gratitude, creation, and impartiality. And then we have quest. And quest, yeah, it's like this person is on this quest with you, and it's like with gratitude in reverse though, it's like I feel like this person isn't very good at learning lessons, okay? I feel like this person is much better at being in their active state, okay? And so impartiality coming through is like this person is not impartial to you, okay? And with quest coming out as well, and then trickery underneath, it's like this person can't just let it rest at they're not impartial. I feel like this is coming through to just kind of explain that this person still wants to create with you, but I feel like they haven't really learned the lesson, you know? And I feel like this person is putting the quest, or like putting the fantasy of what you guys can be like above the reality. And I feel like with creation, it's like I'm getting this vision of them being like, but imagine what we can like create together. And like, we would have been such a good couple. And it's like, I almost just feel like what's coming through is like the same energy that they might have had in the beginning of the relationship, which is like, this is the most epic love. It's like, they're the type to really put like love on a pedestal, but then at the same time, they don't really know how to be sustainable with love is what's coming through. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm going to see what your, actually, I'm going to get a couple more, because I got a couple more for the first pile. So I want to do everything equal. Let's see what comes through. All right, Spirit, for pile 2, what is the energy? Okay, so we have karmic relationship, coffee cup, and the snake. Okay, so let me just channel this and see what comes through. Okay, so yeah, this may be a karmic relationship that you've dealt with. This may just be a karmic lesson for you. Maybe someone that was really meant to test your boundaries with the Queen of Swords here. I feel like that might have been the purpose of this in your relationship. And you may have been having to learn how to let go of a connection with this type of an energy. With the coffee cup, meeting and talking, feeling elated, building friendship, I feel like this person still very much wants to keep your energy around them. Like, I feel like this person doesn't really want you to move on from them. I'm afraid of losing you, for a fact, that's what's coming through. But with competition and enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder, and the Seven of Swords here, like, I feel like this person just isn't the most trustworthy, honestly. And I'm not saying that it was the third party situation, but I do feel like this person, literally the words that are being like fed to me, that's what I was gonna say, is that they kind of feed on people's energy and like getting ego boosts from people. So I feel like this person is outgoing in that way, but it's almost like they need that validation from the people around them. And so it makes them less of a reliable partner or person. It's like they're just very much love the ego boost of getting people and kind of having that attention on them. But yeah, I think Spirit is saying that this is something you're meant to learn from and meant to walk away from, to be completely honest. And I feel like you've done that, or you're in the process of doing that. And then we have the Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. Very interesting. I'm going to put one more for you because that's an interesting card to get. Let me channel that. What do you mean by this? Be generous of spirit. Oh, okay. So what's coming through is that this is like a card for them. Okay, this is a card to further explain their energy. This person is only generous when they want to get something. And so I feel like this person isn't a truly giving and generous soul, that they kind of put them, they try to come off that they are though. And I feel like with be generous of spirit, it's like this person doesn't do that because they always want something in return for what they're giving out. And I feel like that's kind of a narcissistic vibe. And I feel like this person just has some issues with inner child not feeling valid. And with be generous as spirit, it's like this person doesn't really know how to be truly generous, because when you're truly generous, you give without any expectation of receiving. And this person just doesn't know how to do that. So that's what I'm getting. I'm going to leave it at that because it did make sense. But yeah, if this resonated for you, please let me know down below. Like this video. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. So I'd really appreciate that. And please subscribe because I'll be posting more pick a card readings, and put your notification bell on. And have a great rest of your day. Sending you lots of love. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Amazonite crystal, this is going to be your reading on how your person is currently feeling and thinking about you in a no contact situation. So I'm going to put this card to the side for right now. This is going to be for the end of the reading. And before we get into it, I am going to pull some message cards from your person just to help make sure that this is the right pile for you and this sounds like your person. So let's go into it. Also, I apologize that my nails fell off, so just ignore that. All right, let's see what comes through from your person. Okay, we have hurting you is never my intention. We need to at least give it a chance. Okay, that popped on the ground. Let me get that one. Okay. And then we have, I'm attracted to you, but I'm not ready for the next step. I'm confused with my feelings. Okay, so this is someone who's very wishy-washy, has probably caused you a lot of confusion with what their intentions are and why they kind of went cold or went silent on you. What's coming through is that this person is not very good at handling their emotions. This is the type of person to second guess their emotions a lot. Like, I feel like this person definitely has feelings for you, finds you very attractive, but then they question it. And they question whether or not they should give it a chance or they shouldn't. I feel like this person may have a lot of air energy. They don't have to have an air zodiac sign, but this person overthinks a lot, and there's sort of a back and forth energy with them that's like, I'm not ready for the next step, but we should give it a chance. I don't want to lose you. That's why they're so confused, is because we need to give the relationship a chance, but they're not ready for a relationship, okay? And I feel like they are coming through to say that they feel bad if their indecisiveness has caused you pain, or if in any way this is something that's made you feel less valid, you know? I feel like this person didn't want to make you feel that way, okay? So if that sounds like your connection so far, we're going to go deeper into it. So we're going to go into some tarot now just to see what else we can get for their thoughts and feelings at the moment. We're going to do some more oracle cards at the end as well. Okay, what are pile 3's person? What are they currently thinking and feeling about this connection? What's the story here? Okay, we have the Justice card. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's this essence of this person wanting to make things right with you and feeling bad. There's this feeling of a good heart that's coming through with them. I am getting good intentions from this person. this person has a lot of passion for you. This person finds you very attractive, and I feel like they do just want to rush towards you, like the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. All right, what else? We have the Hierophant. Okay, and then can we clarify the Knight of Wands? We have the High Priestess. Yeah, this person's super attracted to you. And they feel like you're like, you may be really spiritual yourself, or you may be very in touch with your intuition. And also with the Hierophant here, I feel like you may also channel energy, or you may just be someone that's just you read between the lines really well. And this person thinks it's really attractive how intuitive you are. Okay, so we have two popping out, so I'm going to take both of them. So we have the Temperance in reverse, and then we also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Swords popping out next, and with the Empress in reverse at the back. Let's get these over. We can go into it. This person they value being a moral person, okay? So I'm not getting like a player energy from this person. I'm getting someone that genuinely feels bad that they weren't in the right place to move this relationship forward, okay? With the Six of Swords in reverse and the Temperance in reverse, this person may be still dealing with something from their past, or they may just have a past that was really challenging, and it may have caused them to not really trust their feelings or to feel like love is risky, okay? This person does want to be fair to you, and they are very attracted to you, but I feel like at the same time, commitment does scare them. So commitment scares them. However, losing you also scares them, okay? So with the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse, it's like this person knows that they've passed up, or that they may have missed out on an opportunity to ground a relationship with you, and I think that's something that really stresses them out with the Nine of Swords here. And I feel like this person just feels like a F up in a way, like that's what's coming through. And with the Temperance in reverse, this person is not just calm, cool, and collected without you. I feel like they've been very affected with the way that the relationship has ended up turning out, you know? And I feel like this person knows that they can't really like BS you. And so I feel like that plays into this person's stress, is that I feel like this person knows that you will know that if they aren't coming through in a solid way, that you're not going to accept that. And so this person is very aware that they kind of need to level up or kind of accept the loss of the relationship with you. But with the Knight of Wands here, this person definitely wants to see you and really finds your energy very enticing. Like that's something that just really comes through, is this person's attraction for you and how unique they feel like you're very unique. And I feel like you're kind of unusual for their usual, like I feel like they have a usual type, and I feel like you're not that, but I feel like you're better than what they usually go for. And there's this essence of this person. This person may have mother issues, like they may just have issues with the feminine, and they may have issues trusting feminines. They may have had some sort of damage in the past where they can't really trust their intuition. That's another thing coming through. It's like they have a really hard time believing in love and believing in people having really good intentions for them. Because I do feel like you have good intentions for them, but I also feel like you're the type to just not really take BS, you know? It's like I feel like this person's sensitive in that way, you know, where they need this sort of gentle hand, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken advantage of. And so I feel like that is what's coming through. And I feel like you're pretty connected with your spirit guides. And I feel like you know when something is up in a relationship or something isn't right. And so I feel like this person just is aware that you're aware that they've messed up in the relationship. I'm going to get a sip of coffee, 1 second. Yeah, and a lot of passion for you coming through as well. And so with the, it's like, I want to go back to their message cards as well. I'm so confused with my feelings. It's like, they're so confused because they don't want to lose the relationship with you, and they're so attracted to you, and there's really nothing wrong with you as to why they don't want a relationship with you or that they're like afraid of it. It's just that they are afraid of being vulnerable within a relationship, okay? That's what I'm getting. And then I'm learning hard lessons behind that. I do feel like this person has had to learn some pretty hard lessons when it comes to opening their heart to love. I feel like this person has had their heart taken advantage of, or has been lied to, something like that. I feel like they have a betrayal wound even, where this person wants love, but then also is afraid of it when they have it. And so I feel like this person may have anxious avoidant attachment style, if you want to look that up. But it's basically the attachment style where you really want love and you really want connection with people, but then once you get it, you run from it. So it's kind of a difficult style to have, but that's what's coming through. So this person just has some very like chaotic feelings for you, but they have a good heart. That's also coming through, that they do have a good heart. So I'm going to get some more oracle cards for you. Spirit, what are pile three's feelings and thoughts right now currently? For pile three, we have poise. Yeah, this person thinks you're super attractive. Like, I feel like this is their vision of you. Like, they think that they could never get anyone better than you, you know? And so now they're really kicking themselves for having this attachment style issue because or trauma or past trauma. It's like they're like, oh, I cannot lose this person. Like, they see you in a very, very high light, and we have community there. So yeah, I feel like this person does feel very connected with you, and I feel like they don't want to lose you as a part of like their, they don't want to lose their connection to you because they feel very happy when they're with you and they feel very supported. So we also have time for a nap and then the yin energy coming up. And I feel like that's connecting to the Empress here. It's like this person is needing to work on their receiving energy and just work on how to receive love, and how to make their relationship with the feminine energy better. I just feel like they don't really trust feminine energy very easily. And with time for a nap, I think this person is pretty like exhausted thinking about you guys. Like, I think they kind of run their mind in circles, and I feel like they are kind of exhausted when it comes to this relationship because they can't really come to a resolution that they're happy with because they have that anxious avoidant attachment style. So they don't want to lose you, but then they also are afraid of intimacy and afraid of vulnerability. So that's what's coming through with them. And I feel like they really do need to heal their feminine energy. Because this person may be confused when someone comes through that isn't going to be a challenge for them. It's like, I feel like you're someone that is like the best that they could have ever had. Yeah. So we have the runner. Okay. So we have fear of intimacy, running away. Yeah. So this person, just has a tendency to run away when things seem too good. Separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. Yeah. Like, this person does not want to lose you. And I feel like they are really sad. They do really miss you. And they do really like your energy as well. So we have talking, interested, awaiting messages, texts, calls, talking more. So I feel like this person does want to get in touch with you, doesn't want to lose you, but they just have this sort of run away from energy and run towards, So this person may be reaching out to you. They may, the night can be sometimes about a message, or they may want to like come towards you. You may even feel like this person wants to reach out to you, or like that they might, and I do think that they will. But they're just kind of burning themselves out with how they feel about this relationship and working through their own attachment style sort of issue. So I'm going to get you some final advice. The card that you chose is co-create with spirit. And so I feel like that's sort of just a general confirmation coming through about the High Priestess and the Hierophant. I feel like you're someone that's very in touch with spirit. And I feel like spirit is coming through to tell you that like this could be a divinely guided connection. But I also feel like spirit is telling you to listen to your intuition on this relationship and know that you're also very connected with spirit, and they can help you, guide you through this connection. If you ever need help, your guides are there to help you. Okay. And I feel like spirit is also saying that you can manifest whatever type of relationship you want, and they're really willing to work with you on that, but there has to be a desire to accept nothing less but what you deserve, So that's coming through for you. If this resonated, please comment down below and like this video. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, so I'd really appreciate it. And please subscribe. I'll be posting more pick a card readings, and I don't want you to miss any. So make sure you turn on the alert bell as well. And have a great rest of your day. Sending you lots of love. Bye-bye.